George hadn't seen a doctor in years, but his nausea, not feeling well after the wonderful meals that Grace would prepare, caused him to seek his doctor's help. And he was diagnosed last week with colon cancer. Colon cancer, already metastatic, spread throughout the liver. He's nauseous, he's not feeling well, and he's going to seek some help from Dr. Plum. What's George's prognosis, Doctor?
Unfortunately, one wants to be hopeful, George, but the reality is that you're very sick. And the reason I say that is colon cancer, when detected early, can be easily cured. But unfortunately, your colon cancer is advanced. And what's particularly concerning to me is the fact that you don't feel well, you really have no energy, and that correlates with, unfortunately, your prognosis. The fact that it's spread to the liver makes it more difficult to treat. I'm hopeful that we're going to be able to get some benefit from treatment to improve your quality of life.
What kinds of treatment, Doctor?
Chemotherapy is a standard of care which can improve your quality of life, but unfortunately, with today's technology, can't cure you.
Now, importantly, what should George know about the consequences of these treatments that he might wish to embark on?
It's very common in these sorts of initial interactions for patients to come away with the sense that something can be done without understanding what the likelihood of benefit would be, and also what the risks that would be attendant on chemotherapy. If he's able to hear it at that time, if he's not, it's important to communicate with the family as well. It'd be important to let him know what the likelihood is that he would have a clinical benefit as well as having a potential response to the tumor, what the likelihood of the side effects immediately after chemotherapy would be, and then what the late toxicities would be.
You know, we've all heard about these side effects, some of us more intimately than others, some of us with family members. What kinds of side effects are you talking about?
That's a better question.
Dr. Plum?
The chemotherapy is given in the outpatient setting. Requires you to come in once a week to get an injection. People do have fatigue afterwards and have occasionally sores in their mouth, diarrhea. But the net benefit is improvement in symptoms, improvement of your nausea, your abdominal discomfort, and we hope prolongation of life.
Judge Walker?
You mean you can't eat because of nausea, then you can't eat because of sores or kind of improvement?
The net benefit is on average improvement. These are temporary side effects. We make adjustments. We treat the side effects. On average, people with colon cancer do have symptomatic benefit, improved quality of life for a period of time.
Judge Sotomayor, as long as you want to continue this dialogue, based in a conversation between the doctors and the patient, whose decision is it as to what treatments George will get?
Well, I've heard the doctors tell me that there's an improvement. So the question is, when you say whose choice it is, it really depends on how much information and what information they choose to share. I mean, I haven't heard from them yet with treatment how much longer this person is likely to live, and without treatment how much longer. What impact will what's the nature of the side effects, and how that will impact the quality of that life over what period of time. So I think ultimately the law says the choice is the patient's. My own feeling is that the reality is it's what the doctor's pitch is.
Let me ask this to perhaps Judge Walker.